Hello, my name's Ed Frawley. My wife and I own Leerburg. Today we're going to have a question that came out of our website, a question on how to teach a puppy its name. This question came to us through the Ask Cindy portal on the front of Leerburg.com. We literally get hundreds of questions that we answer all the time. Cindy answers all the time. She's a much better dog trainer than me. But this is a good question. We post a lot of questions to the website. There's like 3,700 of them posted, but there's literally thousands that have not been posted too. We try and pick the best ones that are there, and then I try and pick the ones that I think are common questions that we can help you with through a video. So let me read this to you. I just got my first German Shepherd puppy. She's 9 weeks old. I've had Akitas and Belgian Shepherds in the past and haven't had much issue teaching them their names. With this puppy, I have zero luck teaching her name. Do you have any recommendations on what I could do to teach her what her name is? Also, she's incredibly mouthy, and when she bites, it isn't a very nice one. She's very vicious with it. I've had plenty of toys. I use them with her. I take her outside, but she just likes to bite hands, arms, pants when playing. I don't want to start scolding her now. I'd rather try and teach her that this isn't what I want. So I've been giving her toys every time she starts to bite. Am I on the right track? Really good questions. Teach the puppy a name, stop it from biting. I bred German Shepherds for over 35 years, many years, at least 10 litters a year. We had a breeding facility. I haven't bred dogs for 11 years, 12 years. But I'll start with teaching the puppy the name. It's a simple one. And that is, when you determine what name you're going to use, get high-value food rewards. I'm not talking about kibble. I'm talking about little pieces of meat, little pieces of cheese, something that the puppy absolutely loves. And little ones, little bitty ones. They don't need to be big hunks. And every time you take your puppy out with the goal of teaching the name, every time you say the puppy's name, you give it a piece of food. Every time you say the puppy's name, you give it a piece of food. And you do that many times in a row. The fact is, you could almost take your whole feeding amount that you're going to give a puppy for one of its meals and break it into small pieces and do it that way. You do that, and I'll guarantee you in a few days, when you say that puppy's name, it's going to be looking for you. So that's how you do that. The biting issue, and I will say, I reviewed this customer's purchase history. They have how to raise a puppy. And that's covered in that course in detail. Now back to the biting issue. You're doing the right thing. You're redirecting the puppy away from biting you. This is very, very common with many breeds of dogs, and then many bloodlines of certain breeds of dogs. I bred working dogs, German bloodline working dogs. And I bred them for police service work and for the biting dog sports. And all of my puppies were very mouthy. When you stop and think about raising a litter of puppies, the way puppies interact with one another when they get to be 5, 6 weeks old is they run around and they bite one another. And then they run around and they fight and they bite one another. That's how they relate to one another. So what we have to stop them when we bring them into our home and teach them that that's not how we want to react and relate to them. So how do we do it? We do what you're doing, which is redirect the puppy into some other toys or food. Just redirect them away from biting you. So your goal in how you work with this puppy needs to start with teaching the puppy its name, and then keep a bait bag with you. Keep food rewards in there. Keep a toy hidden in your back pocket. And when you take it outside, if the puppy gets mouthy, and it happens from, 8 weeks to maybe 12, 13 weeks old. But they'll outgrow it if you do your job redirecting them. And use the material you've already bought, because you have this How to Raise a Puppy, and it's excellent, excellent course. So I think that's going to help you. Now, going forward, for the people that find this on social media, YouTube or whatever, and if you've never been to Leerburg, go to Leerburg.com. We have over 1,500 free streaming videos on our website, and they're well organized so you can track it down by the questions that you answer. And we also have over, 1,000, 1,200 videos on YouTube. You can search there too. But we have excellent courses that are for sale that I've done with a number of some of the best dog trainers in the United States and really some of the best in the world.